I grew up in the small town of Billawheeler in central Queensland with my mum and dad, sister and brother. We lived on a suburban block in the middle of town, surrounded by farms. Many of my friends lived on farms, and I always thought that was the ultimate lifestyle. I was so desperate to have my own horse, I came up with the plan to put one in the spare block 3 doors down from our house. My now adult mind knows that wasn't the best idea, but as a kid, I thought it was genius. I settled for hanging out at friends' properties and riding their horses any chance I got. It wasn't only the animals. I remember feeling, whenever I visited a farm, a beautiful peace that you just don't get in town. I loved growing up in a small town. My favourite memory is heading downtown on a Saturday morning with my parents to do the groceries, but it always ended up taking 3 hours because they would stop and talk to everyone along the way. When I had my son at 16, I didn't experience a typical small town gossip. I felt supported, even though I was terrified. My school principal even told me not to give up, and I finished my final year with a 4-month-old baby. When we moved to Mackay in May of 1999, although I didn't realise it at the time, the big town wasn't for me. I did learn to appreciate it over the 13 years or so that we lived there, but it never felt like home. My son was Mr. Adventure and loved everything survival and nature. We tried to nurture that love, but I had always longed to give him the same lifestyle that I had craved as a kid. In my time in Mackay, I met my husband, had 3 more children, and had a few homes. We did look for properties in that time, but it had always felt a little out of reach. In October 2011, tragedy struck my husband's family, with his sister at age 39 dying. His family was devastated, and losing someone like that seems to have a way of getting you to reassess life. Before we even had the funeral, along with his parents, we decided to buy a property together. It took a while, and in a way, I feel like we were led to the property we now call home. We wanted it to be a place for family, whether blood or choice. We moved to the farm in April 2012. We brought along our 6 chickens without even having a space to put them and just gave it a go. Boy, did we have a lot to learn.
Overachiever much? Trust me, girl, you don't want that many babies. What do we do about you?
Moving to the small town of Serena, although it wasn't our first choice, more than just a place where we found a suitable property, was exactly what I had needed. It was the community that I had known in Billawheeler and that I loved so much. But we have beaches. The farm has seen many people come and go, from family members needing a retreat, to travelling visitors, to friends wanting to just soak up some farm life air. This space has become an exhale breath for many. In a world that seems crazy, hectic, and like a held breath sometimes, we want to continue to create a space where people come for a small or long while and can just relax and exhale.
These 2 at it again. Same spot. This is our mornings. Oats, coffee, baby playing. So peaceful. Turkeys down there. So green right now from all the beautiful rain. And now Cedar's going to join in. You're playing too!
They can truly be who they are without any expectation or judgment, which for me is the ultimate freedom, hence the name Freedom Farm. Someone posed a question to me once. If you could show your 8-year-old self your life now, would she be proud? It's a really powerful thing to ponder because we're always trying to fight the urge to impress the outside world. But what if, though, the only person we want to make proud was a younger version of ourselves? Would they be impressed with our life and choices? After a while, I decided that yes, she definitely would. But she'd be pretty disappointed that I still don't have a horse.